I used to hit it like 60 right here and catch air. Jesus.
Shitter flew up.
The Lansing, Iowa
I
Bridge.
hate meeting semis. Fuck me. Whew.
Squeeze on right by
Oh man,
ya.
he just skirted that guardrail.
Just imagine what it's like for two of them to meet each other. Hey, there's 3 people in here. I just randomly went live when we crossed that sketchy ass bridge back there. Heading home from lacrosse. Just got 2 injections in my back. So that's cool. And we ate barbecue. So that was good too.
You're going Easter shopping.
Hey Ryan, how's it going, bud?
Shitter shopping.
You know, did some shopping up in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Had to go over to Minnesota to go to Iowa to go back to Wisconsin because there's a bunch of road construction. Duddy 2.0. Yeah, whatever. On the road again, places never been. Can't wait to get on the road again. Yeah, this was just, I had a hospital appointment. Hey Vince. Dean, done. Sorry, 2.5 people. I'm here. Yeah, it's windy as hell. It's snowing. It just is. Like there's tornadoes somewhere. There's got to be.
We watched a road sign break.
Yeah, we seen a road sign snap in half. Unity, what's happening, brother? Just heading home from my appointment that I had.
Jesus, and now we got people passing semis, and it's super dangerous out here.
Yeah, we were in Minnesota, Ryan. We probably could have went and seen you. Probably not, but we're in La Crosse.
Brownsville.
So yeah, this mighty Mississippi River with a land bridge that goes across it. Up here by Lansing, Iowa. There is a lot of waterfowl out today, so if you're an avid duck hunter, this is probably the spot to be. Anyway, well, that's the sketchy land bridge from Iowa to Wisconsin. Hope you enjoyed it. Guess we can hang out for a little bit, answer some questions. I was ran over with the...
You weren't ran.
No, this is what Wrecker Johnny's saying.
Oh.
I was ran over with the 117,000 pound, or yeah, 1,000-pound semi about a year and 3 months ago. Mine was just a Chevy Traverse. Those are about, what, 4,500 pounds?
Jesus.
The Andy number's gone up by 1.25. Andy's smarter and worth another 25%. Andy is a smart, clever dude.
Maybe we'll see some cool houses.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, she's windy out. It's crazy. Good day to fly a kite, I guess.
We're driving this damn land yacht.
Nacho CUDA update. We got engine cleaning brush kit, so I can get in all the water jackets, oil passages, stuff like that. I really want to thoroughly go through this block, make sure it's good and clean. I bought $20 worth of Bounty, the quicker picker upper towels, because Ed from Ed's Machine Shop said they're the best. They handle the WD and other penetrants really well. They don't break down. So we got some Bounty paper towels for the shop for doing some wipe down.
Is Jeremy watching?
I don't think Jeremy's probably working hard, sweetheart. He doesn't have time to watch this random live. Got cam bearings in. I got a tool from a buddy up the street. I'm gonna borrow those. Pop the old cam bearings out, pop new cam bearings in, and I'm gonna wait for pistons and rods and lower end bearings, crank bearings. The crank in the Nacho, or in this block, is a 10 under crank. So waiting on 10 under bearings, and yeah, stuff's coming along pretty good with that. So Still on the hunt for a set of tires. We had a set. They ended up getting sold on us. So probably just gonna have to order them and wait. I like to have things that I pay for physically within my possession relatively quick. I hate this months and months of waiting stuff. You know, you can do something else with your money until then or whatever. I don't know. That's just my feeling. Got big bolt pattern Mosier axles for the back of the Nacho Cuda. So we're getting rid of the small bolt pattern.
When Jeremy, Nikki, and I came home Friday, we came out on
Bush Creek. Yeah, that's a cool road. Nikki says Jeremy is helping Andy on an old building downtown.
Aww. Well, Nikki, you'd be proud. Blake says he's gonna fix the shifter in the 300 today.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix a daily driver for once. You know how us guys that wrench on cars love to fix our daily drivers. So anyway, back to the Nacho. Got two big bolt pattern, like torque thrust anodized looking things from the 70s, like retro looking. That's what's going to be on the back of the Nacho. I got a set of Dragstar looking rims. We're probably going to run those on the front with some skinnier tires. It really sucks that the motor decided to crap out like that, because Nacho could be up at R&R in Monona, Iowa, getting the windshield jammed with paint and a new front and rear windshield gaskets and new front windshield. The back glass is good. The front glass has a crack in it. Our local tech doesn't like broken glass.
If you were smart, you'd just trailer it up there right now and have that being done while you're building the block. But what's a woman know?
Well, Annie, that's why you're my rock.
Aw.
That's why you give me.
That's why you love famous names.
That's why I love famous names.
Right.
You keep me grounded. You always got good ideas. I get scatterbrained.
Look at the tumbleweeds.
Yeah.
Where's Duddy?
Here's the Mississippi River.
It's like the ocean today.
Yeah, it's a gloomy old day. So, what else does the Nacho? Oh, Nacho. We got to get rid of the shifter that's in it. That doesn't have any reverse lockout. So we got TCI ratcheting shifter for it. The shifter cable that was in Nacho was about like 3 feet too long. I went through the driver's side, up over the bell housing, and underneath the transmission, back to the transmission.
You showed him that cool car.
Oh, what was that? A Studebaker?
Yeah.
God dang it. Studebaker wagon back there.
Like you're slacking.
I'm not slacking. I'm trying to tell the guys, the folks, the heathens, the ladies in here also,
Yeah.
what things are going to happen with Nacho. So, I think that's it for things that need to be done to it, or that we want to do to it. And then hopefully we get it all screwed back together relatively soon. Because I know I'm not going to make the 24th of April at Tri-State for Test and Tune.
We're probably going to have a blizzard.
It's probably going to, yeah, we're probably going to have a blizzard, or it'll get rained out, just like every first track day at Tri-State. Never fails. So that'll give me some time. And yeah, I want to get to the track as soon as possible with that car. Because I want to know if I'm going to get kicked off or not.
Oh, look what's this coming.
Is the guy gonna need a roll cage?
Dude, he's flying.
Old Ford.
That's kind of cool.
New Ford. Nice 90s sweet old Dodge. So hopefully the Nacho Cuda gets me kicked off the track and they say, hey, you gotta put a cage in it. That's what I'm hoping for. My second hope for is if you could see a little sliver of daylight underneath the front driver's side tire. That'd be awesome. down there. I mean, there's no squeaks, no vibrations, no weird noises, no exhaust leaks. The thing's like a brand new car. Knock on fake wood. But that thing's ready to rip, and we'll take that down to Tri-State. If the track is open on the 20s bolt action, full reverse manual valve body. And hopefully he gets kicked off the track. And we gotta shove a cage in his Ford. Yeah, kids can crawl around on it. They'll just tell us monkey bars.
I can see that.
So that's the plan. Howdy there, Duddy. Hey, Mopar Nut or Mopar Man 78.
Tell Duddy he missed the tumbles.
Duddy, we seen tumbleweeds, bud.
Or Wisconsin tumbles.
Wisconsin tumbleweeds. 57's no surprise there. Hey, Rick. I miss anybody? The Nacho is going to be definitely more batted than it was. The one thing I was really disappointed with that engine was the lack of aluminum closed chambered heads. So this should be good squeeze bang action now, folks.
Sister, I wish you were here to read the comments, because Dick's not really doing a very good job.
Zip it. Terry's private messaging me.
Oh,
And
Grandpa Mopar.
Yeah, little pop Mopar. Dang, missed the tumbleweeds. There's a military surplus store that has the exact same stuff in it from the 90s when they first built it.
That's not.
Whatever, Annie, if I say something, you don't need to say no because they don't know any better.
Okay.
Duddy doesn't know if that was a military surplus store or a cannery. You know, they don't need to know all the time. Sorry, it's not the military. Are you on your way to get another 60? No, Duddy, I am on the way home from my doctor's appointment from my sweet spinal injections. I thought it was a taco factory. Raker and Duddy's Nachos. If it don't have a triangle shape, you might as well vape. How far from home are you guys?
Oh, another tumbleweed.
Well, Nikki, you know how far Lansing is from home. We gotta go to Walmart and O'Reilly's first, so.
Or if she needs to go to Walmart, like, just drop me off and take her.
Apparently, yeah, well, drop me off and take her. But in these modern, not this, but in the LX Mopars, you got your shifter here, and inside the guts of the shifter is this little plastic pink deal that engages when you take it out of park and shift back. Well, that plastic gets brittle over time, so the 300's just chilling in one spot, stuck in park. So I gotta pull the center console apart, and the doorman part is actually made out of aluminum, so it should, in theory, last and not break like the brittle pink plastic that I'd say Mercedes Mopar came up with back then. What up, Jason from Rabbit Transit Garage? Oh, folks, anyway, so that's kind of a fill-in. Jeremy's car doesn't need a damn thing, basically. The Nacho needs tons of stuff. And Terry Meyer, who's on our channel, is bringing his 340 Duster to drag race at No Name Nationals. And we're looking for somebody to give him a call out, because he hasn't had anybody call him out yet for racing. And it's probably because people don't know really that Terry's coming with us to race under the Bad Tree umbrella. So we'll have a variety of A bodies: Duster, Barracuda, Dart. And we're going to be convoying with Rabbit Transit Garage, Bigfoot's a Mopar, J. Ray Racing.
Hey, there's a tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed, Duddy. And Brian Barsness has he's going to be convoyed down. We're all going to try to meet somewhere in southern Iowa, probably. Have you not tried a a guru walking on your back? No, not yet. My daughter tried it. But
We do rolling pins.
we got the sports hammer massager deal, and there's like this. You can buy it. You can just go to Walmart and buy a rolling pin. It's the same damn thing.
Well, you've done physical therapy.
Yeah, physical therapy for like a year. At one time, I couldn't even walk. If you guys go back 2 years in some of the videos, you'll notice.
Not quite 2 years.
You'll notice.
The Mustang video, you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go back and look at the face distorting Mustang video, you'll see me in a wheelchair back then when I freshly got hit. I was laid up for a while. And it took me a while to get back into walking. I walked with a cane for about 6 months. So, right now I still have that Novocaine in my back, so I don't really feel anything. But it's going to wear off. They said it's not going to feel good. I didn't know that. The nurse told me, or she said, "How old are you?" I said, 35. All right, well, like 95% of dudes that are under 50 usually throw up and pass out, right? Yeah, she was saying that.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
no, I was laughing because you're almost 36.
well, okay, I'll be 36 on the 20th of this month. Doesn't mean I'm 50. Anyway, and it's like a steroid cortisone injection on each side of my spinal cord, or whatever. Spine. And I'm like, why would that cause you to throw up and pass out? She just said, that's just what happens. It's like 95 percentile. So she says, I wish you luck, prove me wrong. I didn't pass out or throw up, but I got hot as hell and really thought I was going to pass out. I don't get it. They threw ice packs on me and gave me apple juice. It was good. The apple juice was the bomb. And then I felt like I was drunk for a while, pretty queasy, no appetite, and then boom, super hungry, and we went to Famous Dave's, got some barbecue, and it was good. Real good. Dude, Mopar. At least you got your own toilet to throw up in. You noticed that? Yeah, we stopped at Home Depot.
And this like 80-year-old man had to help me load the toilet.
Yeah.
This Blake couldn't help.
Wow, it is rolling out there. I don't know how big your rivers are, but that's about.
You get to see Lock and Dam soon.
Yeah, Lock and Dam's coming up, but that's Iowa over there. We're in Wisconsin. That's about 2.5 miles away of nothing but muddy Mississippi water, folks.
Well, we got some cat litter back there too, so if you throw up, we'll just put some cat litter. Why didn't I get Jeremy a big bucket of cat litter?
You weren't thinking like you think all the time, you thinker.
Oh, I was thinking that fucking bucket was heavy and I couldn't find you.
It is white capping out there. She's a big old pool of water, folks. And it's just been a shitty spring. Usually the trees would be all budding, it'd be in the 60s. Be getting ready to go with morel mushroom hunting, but nah. That's Lock and Dam number 9? Or 10?
No, we're 10's in Guthrie.
Okay, so that's 9. Thumper!
This tells you how windy it is. It's taking us a quarter tank of gas just to get halfway home.
Well, this Thumper, this is a river, that's not a lake. Or unless you have a wider river in America somewhere, I don't doesn't suck. Glad you're doing it. Best wishes. Thanks, man. Now here's the lock and dam. The rollers are all up right now, letting the water flow through. Some barges.
There'll probably be some crazy fishermen out there.
Lake Superior is kind of like a river. Yeah.
You know it's windy when it's white capping upriver.
Right. Yeah. No kidding. Jesus, it's windy. Anyway, folks, I'm pretty sure Terry's Duster's ready to rock, except he wants to swap out. I think he's got like a excuse me. I think he's got like a 294 rear gear in it, and he's thinking about slamming like a 355 or a 391. So hopefully that helps him. And I think Jay Matheson and Terry, that'd be a good race. 2 340 cars. I'd like to see that. And you know what? It's going to be so much fun because we're going to a drag strip, and what do you do at drag strips? You race. And that's why we're going there. We're going there to race. And a byproduct of racing is you get to have fun. And another byproduct of all of this is you get to meet all you guys. But we're racing. So that's what's going to be going on. Redbeard, what's happening, brother? Yeah, nobody be calling Redbeard out. He's going to murder everybody at that track. That demon is just a blast. That thing's nuts. Dan Trudeau's got all steel big block stroker demon that runs 9s, and Redbeard's demon is like a third real steel demon, and the rest of it's lightweight stuff. Like he cut the front end off. What is a chromoly front end you just put on? That thing's a freaking weapon.
That's awesome.
Time to do an episode on Terry's Duster and see if there's anyone brave enough to race the legend. You know what? That's a really good idea, Dodie. We'll probably have to do that.
Grandpa Mopar.
Old Terry Legend himself, aka Grandpa Mopar. If anybody's looking for a 68 roller Barracuda slant 6 car, that's GG6 code green, what's been back after the blue car, I seen Galen Govier's got one for sale for, I think it's $4,500. Title comes with an AMD floor pan and some other spare parts and whatnot, but I know they're getting kind of harder to find, but I don't know.
Should make your mom race.
He still has steel doors. Yeah, we could. Since my mother sold her cafe, she'll be coming to watch. She's got a 65 Plymouth Barracuda with a 273 in it.
That she bought for her daughter.
She bought for my daughter for $2,800.
And Aaliyah's 2.
And my daughter was 2 at the time that she bought the car for her, so we'll see how long that lasts. Anyway, we did take it to go get a paint job quoted for it. Those early A bodies didn't have inner fender well liners, so all the maybe gravel traveled, whatever, salt, brine, all that shit got thrown up inside the bottom of the top of the fender. They rust out bad there. That's the case of our Barracuda, or my mother's Barracuda has that going on. We found 2 decent front fenders for it. They need a little work.
They came from Texas.
Did they? I thought they came from Arkansas.
I thought it was Texas.
I don't know. They had Texas rust all over them at least. So we got those parts. We took it to a local shop who's pretty good at painting Mopars. Got the quote back, $20,000. $20,000 to paint a 65 Barracuda that with really nice paint, it's probably only not even worth $20,000, right? So there's that. Maybe we'll just have to figure it out ourselves. Teach ourselves how to do paint and body work. Well, that $25 74 dart wood that I got, Jeremy, would be a perfect thing to learn on. Right? I say we do paint and body work, practice on that hood, and then go up to Ben's and have him do like a 340 max wedge decal. But instead of 340, because he's got a 402 stroker, have 402 max wedge. Slam it on the hood. That'd be cool. True. Bad aside from Andy's ride, all the Mopars would kick the others' butts. Sorry, Raker. You know it's true. Oh, I get it. Ben's in here watching. Hey, Ben, I need to talk to you later. There's a freaking tornado.
Oh, yeah.
It was a minute tornado. Oh, all right, guys. It was a miniature one about the size of the road, just spinning. There's leaves and shit spinning everywhere. Just pretty gnarly. I'm just checking the input you're putting on the steering wheel there, sweetheart. Rust is weight reduction. That is true, brother.
Spring break.
Well, we're back in the motherland, Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. Yeah. Places like Cabela's, Stark's Sport Shop, Dick's Insider, club cards can be used at Dick's Piggly Wiggly. J-Bo still has his Dick's Insider card.
Jesus.
He really does. No, for real. I
know that's
had
what they
cards
were
called.
Club card.
Yeah, they're club card, and you get 50 cents off when you flash your Dick's Insider card. Yeah. Ooh, that's a dream shop right there. Well, we built something like that. Twin hacker.
Just pull that out of my ass.
Well, folks, I guess if you have any questions, ask them now, or I guess Saturday's video I can fill you on that. I haven't finished editing it yet, but that is going to be disassembling of the Nacho 360, knocking the other 7 pistons out, pulling the cam out, obviously timing chain and all that junk too, fuel pump block off plate, scavenged everything that we could off that block. Then we dumped that block in Jay's backyard, and then the block that we went and got with the aluminum Edelbrock heads on it, we pulled the lifters and the Edelbrock cam out of that, put the lifters in packaging in order, numbered.
Oh, look, they're making sand.
Yeah, they are making sand. Wrapped the cam up in plastic, bagged it, tagged it, shelved it. Then we wiped that short block down with grease, and then saran wrapped it, put it on an engine stand, and shoved it in a garden shed, and then started working on the Bear 30 over 360 block. And I kind of did a little bit of a tech video on the oil galley where there's the cast flashing, and they kind of show how to go through with the carbide bit and knock some of that casting down. Those are hot spots, and under acceleration, if you knock those down, it can help oil travel a little bit better. Also inside that oil galley, from the factory, there's about 4 blanks where they would pop holes in from the factory for oil down, and usually there's only 2 of them popped out. We just kind of show how you can take a good drill bit, drill out the holes, and then take a tapered or a pointed carbide bit and run it in there and put a taper to it so it has a nice natural oil down. So, and other than that, I spent 6 hours cleaning the block and it's not even cleaned yet. So, waited for the engine brush kit to come in. That came in yesterday, and was waiting on cam bearings also, and those came in today too. So, basically, it's a bunch of dicking around with engine blocks this Saturday. So, hope you like that stuff.
There's the Cabela's.
Oh, Cabela's, don't you know? Yeah, Bruce over here. The largest warehouse of all Cabela's. Right there.
Well, it might not be anymore. That's Bass Pro.
Oh yeah, it's Bass Pro Shop now. Oh wait, look at. There's a bunch of junk. And semis, and a trailer court. And a Casey's. They're famous for pizza. Oh, you guys want to see where J-Bo works?
He's at work.
He's at work right now. See that big ass building? This is Triple M, 3M, Minnesota Mining Manufacturing. If you didn't know, you know now. They did some burning, it looks like here.
Maker of lots of products that you use every day.
Nebraska.
There's something wrong with this motor thingy.
Yeah. So this is 3M. They make your sandpapers and whatnot.
Sponges.
Let's see if we can see J-Bo's Barracuda pusher cop car.
It should be right.
Did anybody spot it? Oh,
Yep.
I see it.
We need to like put a sign right there that says J-Bo's parking spot.
J-Bo's spot.
We've left notes on his car because he doesn't have a cell phone before.
Thumper, cool story. Dick Cabela and Dodge worked together and created the Cabela's Ram Charger concept vehicle. One of one ever built, and I used to own it at one time. And it was a shit box, rusted out piece of shit. It was a 1989. It was the only Ram Charger in 1989 that came with a 360, which would have been a roller cam motor.
We'll go past the airport that Dick Cabela used to land his plane at.
So the rockers were completely gone. One of the options with this Ram Charger was it had a handgun safe in your center console. That was gone. In the ceiling it had fishing rod holders, and in the back glass it had two Mopar Performance lights.
Remember when you and Jeremy got stuck in the back seat of it at the gas station?
So it was two-tone brown and brown, dark brown and light brown, or cream, and it had turbine rims that were body color.
Why doesn't anyone know how to go through?
And it had a brush guard, and it had a rear spare tire carrier, and it said Cabela's on it. And on the front two fenders it said Cabela's Edition, and on the dash it said Concept Vehicle. And on the back side windows, those were tinted, and it had Chrysler factory decals that said Concept Vehicle on it. And when I said it was a rusty POS, I mean Dick Cabela drove it from Nebraska to Wisconsin, from Wisconsin back to Nebraska, and he used it as his winter vehicle. And once he kind of was getting phased out of Cabela's, the Cabela's in Prairie du Chien slapped a plow on the front of it and used it as their plow truck. And that's when it really started to rot away, because Wisconsin is notoriously a huge member of the Rust Belt, and stuff rusts out like crazy around
store
here.
or Walmart first?
Let's go to Walmart first. But anyway, I owned that truck for a little bit, and it went about everywhere. It was Stone Axe reliable.
Yeah, it went everywhere.
It blew a couple brake lines out because they were so rusty, and it was fun. I ended up trading it for a four-wheeler, and then the guy I traded it for a four-wheeler sold it to a guy down south. And now if you look online, you'll see a Cabela's Concept Ram Charger for sale. And it's nothing but a crock of shit, the entire ad. It says it's all original, it says it only has 50,000 miles. That thing had 250,000 miles on it. And they kind of ditched some of the neat, things that made it a different Ram Charger than an everyday Ram Charger.
Yeah, it had spotlights.
So, like,
in the back.
the fishing rod holders up in the ceiling, he took them out and pitched them. It did have a lift up window, and where's my hand at? It did have a vent ceiling window, and in his ad he says that's where you put the fishing rods through. He's a crackhead. Anyway, and then he got rid of the, I don't know, it still says concept vehicle on the dash, but the ad's a total crock of shit. The guy's lying through his teeth. I hate that shit. Be honest, it's a one-of-one truck. Who cares if it's got 250,000 miles? And tell them, yeah, we put new floors in it, we put new rockers on it. This is what it is. It's the only one that is like it. Who cares? Just be honest.
The spotlights for backing up your boat were freaking cool.
Wow, it looks like a dust bowl up that way. So let's see. Nice, I like rusty shit boxes. Don't mix your scotch and your duct tape together. The tree glue don't like it. I have never ever replaced brake lines. Not up here with all the salt. It just doesn't happen.
J-Bo is like the smartest man for
Mr. 340's in a safety. Jay likes to roll his own. Man, I am sweating. It looks like the damn Dust Bowl over by the Prairie du Chien Municipal Airport.
Holy cow, look at all those signs. We'll go over this thing. Jeez. Is Nikki still in here? What's McGregor like? Has it blown away yet?
I hope the Nacho's Morgan Freeman mod top isn't getting blown off. Yeah, Raker, the Edelbrock cam has a bigger lobe. It's got a shorter duration. So the lift is 488 on the Edelbrock cam. The TRW cam that was in the Nacho had a 478 lift, but its lobe separation was quite wider and gnarlier. That is it's the Dust Bowl here, folks. Here's a semi-centipede. So here's this is where Dick Cabela used to fly in his airport. Matt Kenseth owns, I think, that one right there, NASCAR racer.
Why?
And I don't know about the rest of them. This airport honestly needs to be shut down and turned into a drag strip. Because then I wouldn't have to drive 50 miles to do a drag race. I could just drive 5.
I mean, I could have, but just really.
Anyway, folks, we're over here, in Wisconsin. And we gotta hit Walmart up and get some stuff. So, I guess we're gonna shut it down. If you got anything, ask it quick. Otherwise, hold your peace till Saturday.
We gotta stop at the O'Reilly's too to get the thing for the car.
Edelbrock cam, bigger, yeah. I need to go to Kenosha, Kekana, what? All these Indian named towns in Wisconsin.
Well, I mean,
if you want to race, it's a 5-hour drive. Don't forget, Blake, Dodge Whispers Magnum 360 episode comes out tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay.
Be there, and let's
Okey-dokey.
give Dodge Whisperer a good showing, a good audience, and let's be supportive. He is my main race at No Name Nationals, after all. So whose side are you on? Are you on Bad Tree's side, or are you on the Whispering side?
I don't know. Sometimes I like to whisper sweet nothings to you.
I know. It's north of Eau Claire. You mean...
Oh, guys, you are not going to get that TV in that car. Ugh. Don't they know anything?
No. Are you talking about West Salem? At the circle track? Or no, that would be more, that would be less than 5 hours.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either. either. Anyway, folks, we're here. We're gonna go buy a bunch of Chinese-made shit. So,
Hey, our kids deserve a good Easter.
yeah, we gotta find Easter eggs. Anyway, thanks for stopping in on this really random live drive, and have a good rest of your day.
Keep your mouth shut as you're walking into Walmart. Get sand in it.
Have a fine day, everybody. See ya.